But let's go to Dayton, Ohio. Anthony joins us there. Anthony, you're on the Ken Coleman Show.
Hey, how's it going, Ken? I appreciate you taking my call.
Man, I'm happy to talk to you. What's going on today?
Yeah, I'm on the get clear stage. Really trying to get clear and find some roles.
Okay.
I'll give you a little bit of background. Got a bachelor's in organizational leadership. A few years back, did a year of nonprofit missions work in South America. Came back, took a job selling insurance, PNC for a couple of years. Just took a new job recently this month, doing Medicare stuff, advising people on that. But, just submitting dozens and dozens of resumes and searching for jobs, not getting excited about a whole lot of roles and positions. And so,
all right,
really
let's
just
get
trying
clear.
to find what's, what I'm
all right, let's get clear.
Really wanting to do.
So let's skip ahead and see what comes out. I just want to see what comes out of you, and I want you to turn your brain off, and I want you to let your heart answer. Does that make any sense to you, what I'm asking?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So what would you try? What would you try tomorrow if I said, Anthony, we know you've got the talent to pull this off. We know you love the work, and we know that the result of this work means a lot to you, but we just want to see. We want to confirm something that we've been wondering about. And you can't fail. And then if you are successful, which I've guaranteed, you also don't have to commit to it, but you just get to immerse yourself in it. What would you try tomorrow?
Yeah, I've been thinking about this a lot.
Then say it. Stop thinking. Just say it.
Starting a podcast. I really wanted to do sports broadcasting. Growing up as a kid.
Why? Why as a kid
sports.
did you fantasize about sports broadcasting?
I love sports.
Yeah. But there's something else. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Keep going. You love analyzing it. What else? What else about you makes you love, or at least fantasize about the idea of sports broadcasting? Do you enjoy communicating publicly? Do you enjoy kind of feeling that pressure?
I've never really liked public speaking.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
That doesn't mean anything. I want to know if there's a little bit of juice about the mic, though. When you were fantasizing as a boy about sports broadcasting, I feel like you got two of the three. You love sports. You love analyzing sports. The question is, do you love talking publicly about sports, at least that idea?
I do.
Okay, then. So that, to me, I'm not concerned that you don't love public speaking, but the idea of getting in front of a mic and having to do play-by-play or color, that gets your heart a little excited, doesn't it?
It does.
All right, so why aren't you pursuing that?
I started my freshman year in college, but I got scared off by the potential, the financial outlook, the competition, and people saying, it's hard to break into that.
Mm-hmm. Who did that? Who scared you?
Myself, just I think a lack of
but you got that
and expectations.
But where did you get that information that then made you? And can I tell you, it's not scared. I don't think it scared you. I think it's doubt. I think you went, I don't know if that's the thing I'm supposed to do, if it's going to be so daggum competitive. I don't know if it's the thing I'm supposed to do, if it's not going to pay very well for a while.
Yeah.
Do you see the difference between fear and doubt? Fear says, if you go do this, you're going to be exposed as a big fraud because you're not going to be able to do it. Maybe that was one of your voices, but I think it was primarily doubt. Doubting whether or not this is the right path for you. Is that about right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
where'd you good at it? So
right, where'd you get that information though about how competitive it is and how it doesn't pay very well when you're getting into it? Who told you that?
I think just doing research.
Okay. All right, good. So the reason I'm asking is because there are some well-meaning people in our lives. I'm going to talk about this later. That's the irony. So I'll save it. So I want you to stay focused on today's show after this call is over because you need to hear what I'm going to teach on, okay? But it sounds like to me you just did your own research. And by the way, what you found is absolutely gospel true. But you're also talking to a guy who was 32 years of age when he decided, I think I'm going to go after it. And I drug my feet for a while because of the same doubts that you have. Because it is very competitive and it does not pay very well as you're getting into it and you're working your way up. It does not. Those things are true. But is it possible, Anthony, that those things can be true and your heart still be true, saying this is what you were created to do and you long to do it? Can't both of those things be equally true?
Yeah.
So what you would do tomorrow if you knew you couldn't fail is sports broadcasting. How old are you now?
27.
Okay. You married?
I am.
Okay.
Another fear is, providing. So
I get it. How much money do you make right now, you and your wife combined?
About 75,000.
Okay. And what are you doing again? Remind me what your job is right now.
I'm an advisor for Medicare.
Okay. Pretty stable situation.
Yeah.
Pretty mind-numbing for you, not challenging you a lot. You're not working a lot of overtime.
No, I just started. I'll be working some overtime.
Yeah, but that's just to make money,
pay off
right?
some debt.
Right.
Just to make money, yeah.
Okay. So my point is at 27, if I did it at 32 with a wife and 3 kids, do you think you could do it?
Yeah.
Do you think you got the talent?
I don't know. I know I've got the knowledge.
Yeah. Well, here's part of the problem. When was the last time, if ever, that you did a live broadcast of anything?
My buddy was doing broadcasting at college. He let me hop on the broadcast 2 or 3 times. That was about 4 years ago.
And was it an absolute train wreck, or did you do pretty well?
I think I did pretty well.
Okay, then. So here's my point. Go back to that buddy and a couple other people and go, do you think I've got the talent? I need this for my confidence, and don't blow smoke up my skirt. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, tell me the truth. Okay? Tell me the honest truth. Because I think you believe you've got the talent, but I think you need some confirmation, so let's go get it. Take a broadcasting class online. I started out with a guy named Jeff Batten, who's still doing it in Atlanta, Georgia, doing a broadcasting school, 6 weeks, and I learned everything about broadcasting live, okay? You can take one of those courses for pretty cheap, okay? Or wait until you pay off the debt or cash flow it as you go. Take some of those overtime hours and get that broadcasting class under your belt so you go, okay, I've got the basics and I know I've got the chops. And then what you're going to do is at 27, you're going to try to do high school broadcasting. You're going to go do everything you can. You're going to write articles for local sports blog. That's what I did. You're going to do anything you can. You're going to do overnight radio if you've got to do it, and not sleep at all. Or you're going to do a Saturday show. Whatever you got to do, you're going to get into it, and you're going to be willing to move. And your wife are going to go, okay, if we got to go to a smaller market, we'll go to a smaller market. But you're going to figure out what is it that I want to do? If I want to be a play-by-play one day, what's the path? And you can figure out what the path is. You already know what the path is. And you just use the proximity principle. And you will eventually get your opportunity, Anthony, but you got to be willing to wait as long as it takes. Make sense?
Yeah.
So are we going for this or not? I just want to know.
I'm going to go for it.
Good, because I'm going to be with you. Now, what format of my book do you want? You want the hard copy, you want the ebook, or you want the audio book? Because the proximity principle is the path for you. It's the plan.
Hard copy.
Hard copy it is, Madison.
I like paper.
There we go. I'm an old school guy too. Anthony, here's what I want you to do. I want you to read the book, and I want you to do it. I want you to read the parts of the story that apply to you because there's a lot of it. All right? I want you to keep listening to the show, and I want you to call me back once you've started doing some type of local broadcasting in Dayton, Ohio. I want you to call me back and go, okay, now what do you think is next? But I want you to figure out what you think your path is and get in it, one step in, call me back, and we'll come up with another plan.